Hello, I'm Super Orange Cat here today with the Toonami news update for tonight, no, December 1st, 2021. Let's start with probably the most breaking news, and that is we have the schedules out now for December 11th and December 18th. Now, you might already know that December 4th schedule is going to be a marathon of Blade Runner so far, again. And on December 11th, we will not have just one, not just two, but we're going to have three episodes of Yashahime Princess Half Demon. In fact, those are the final three episodes of season one of Yashahime Princess Half Demon. So that's something to note. The schedule specifically for December 11th is going to be a new episode of Blade Runner Black Lotus, then three episodes of Yashahime Princess Half Demon, followed by Naruto Shippuden, and then the rerun block of Phantom Pirate Princess, Dr. Stone, and Dragon Ball Super. That is for December 11th. On December 18th, we will be beginning with, once again, a new episode of Blade Runner Black Lotus at midnight. At 12:30, we'll have the feature film The Animatrix air at 12:30. That lasts for 2 hours and 15 minutes. At 2:45, we'll be having a Rick and Morty special, that being Samurai and Shogun Parts 1 and 2. And then 3 a.m., you're going to have Yakibara Summer Meets God, which is another anime-inspired Rick and Morty short. And then we'll cap off the night at 3:30 with another rerun of Dragon Ball Super. So again, this is another example of Toonami, out of necessity, having to be creative with its block. And there's somebody, like one person, I think, not that long ago, like I saw somewhere theorize they're gonna air the last three episodes of Yashahime Princess Half Demon. And I thought at the time that was just crazy, but no, that's what they're gonna do. And that kind of comes with some side effect. Is that, yeah, you do get to fill in the block, but that is another show you will not have access to in the new year. Meaning that in the new year, the only quote unquote premieres block is still gonna have, that's currently on now, is Blade Runner Black Lotus for like what, 6 more weeks after that. And then the everlasting Naruto Shippuden. Every other new slot, it would be gone. Because Yashahime, gone. Food Wars, who had its last episode this past Saturday, that's gone. And yeah, and that's gonna be an issue for Toonami, and they're gonna have to open up the pocketbook quite a bit in January. We already know probably early winter we're gonna get Attack on Titan, the final bit of it. We're probably at some point in the winter, maybe early spring, gonna get Demon Slayer season 2 onto the block, but the dub has not officially been announced yet because Aniplex does have a history of being kind of slow with that. So wouldn't be surprised we get it as soon as maybe February. We get Demon Slayer season 2. I'm expecting, since Toonami actually has that really good deal where they get to debut the dub of Attack on Titan before it gets put on streaming, that's probably gonna be quicker. We're probably getting that in January. But other than that, we're just kind of running out of shows at this point, and they're gonna have to open up the pocketbook early in the year to fill that in. Speaking of the pocketbook, on December 18th, you might be wondering why the Animatrix. I believe that is owned by Warner Media, which would explain the fact they got it, which would mean they got it for basically free, which also helps the theory that Toonami is kind of broke and they're kind of desperate for filler. And knowing that this is the 1 year every 7 years or so where both Christmas and New Year's Day happens to be on a Saturday. So we're definitely getting a Christmas night marathon. And then New Year's night, the night of just January 1st, is gotta be a marathon too. That's something I'm fully expecting. Knowing how things are lately, I can almost guarantee one of those two marathons is gonna be Blade Runner Black Lotus. The other one, if I had to guess, I would go with Yashahime Princess Half Demon. We haven't had a marathon of that yet, have we? No. So yeah, we're probably gonna get a marathon to that soon. Stay tuned for when that happens. But ultimately, this was just Toonami being creative, basically filling in schedules, knowing that they're not going to get away with having four marathons in a row, so they're just only going to have two. And again, stay tuned. We are definitely going to have a Christmas Day and New Year's night marathon, without a doubt. I fully expect to see that. That being said, there's actually 2 nights of marathons, not marathons, 2 nights of ratings I can talk about. I'm just going to briefly go over Friday night because, again, that was the special Blade Runner night on Toonami. And oh boy, it was a doozy, and in the worst possible way. Because Blade Runner Blackout got a .09, and then the feature film Blade Runner 2049 got a .06. If you follow me on Twitter, you will know the one humorous observation I made was how I didn't mention this explicitly, but Blade Runner 2049 was the 108th highest rated cable premiere of Saturday. The 105th place cable premiere was an episode of Caillou that aired at 7:30 in the morning, which means that Caillou outrated Blade Runner 2049. That does not sound good regardless how you say it. But yeah, Caillou outrated Blade Runner on the same network. Apples to oranges because you're talking about different times in the day. But again, that's still an interesting comparison to make. Now on to probably the main event, the Toonami ratings for this past Saturday, November 27th, 2021. Top of the block, we have Blade Runner Black Lotus at a .15, Yashahime Princess Half Demon at a .15, Yashahime Princess Half Demon at a .13, The Food Wars concludes at a .10, Naruto Shippuden at a .08, and Empire Princess at a .08, Dr. Stone at a .08, and Dragon Ball Super at a .07. Ultimately, this was actually, well, relatively speaking, a good night for Toonami and ratings. Blade Runner actually going up for a change. It really liked being in that .12 hell, didn't it? It goes up to a .15, making it the second highest rated midnight premiere of the post Family Guy era on Toonami, behind only the .19 that the one airing we got of My Hero Academia in that slot got. That's a bit of perspective. Like, it's starting to do a bit better than Fana, but it's not pulling in remotely near My Hero Academia numbers. And one thing to note too is it actually was 15th in cable for Saturday night. Yashahime finished 16th, which means we were dangerously close to having Yashahime have another inexplicable building off of the show in front of it. It did so like two different times with My Hero Academia, and this would have been worse because imagine throwing all this money in Blade Runner Black Lotus and have the show after it, and basically the Inuyasha spinoff or continuation, really, that a lot of people hate doing better than it. That's just another PR nightmare if that happened, but narrowly avoided there. The rest of the night, I guess, is fine. Kind of sad to see Food Wars leave with only a .10, considering it had become a mainstay in the block. But despite its like opening, when it first got on the block, it was controversial because a lot of people were like, "Well, this is not truly shonen. This is ecchi." And then like have it come out and be one of the higher rated shows, being consistently building off of the shows in front of it, for it to kind of just peter out later on. Kind of sad to see, but again, farewell to Food Wars. Shippuden, okay. I mean, it's 2 o'clock at night. And Shippuden, this is like the first time in like 4 weeks it didn't build on Food Wars, so I guess a down night. And the reruns did fine enough on their own. It'll be interesting to see if Blade Runner keeps up this momentum because we have the marathon this upcoming Saturday night. Well, we'll have a new episode, the 5th episode. So it's a new episode at midnight of Blade Runner on December 4th, this upcoming Saturday. Then they're just going to rerun the 5 episodes again, which, yay, I guess. I mean, but they're really trying to force the show, and for the time being, it appears to be kind of working with this increase in ratings. But again, I don't know if it's real good news or if it's just kind of Toonami pressing its luck so far. Eventually, if you press your luck, you're going to hit a whammy. And if you know the game show Press Your Luck, you do not want to get a whammy. What do you guys think? Leave your comments, leave your opinions down below. I'm Super Orange Cat, and that is all.